and it was a little bit glitchy. So hi there. Today we are going to focus on. I wanted to focus on the positional play and evaluation and scanning, but the position is quite forcing, looks forcing at very least. So let's scan the position. Like we obviously need to see critical squares. My computer is glitchy here. Around the king. Tactical weaknesses, like queen is always tactical weakness. We can attack it with the rook or with the knight, so always hanging piece. King is also tactical weakness. It can be attacked by any piece, by the way, or even pawn. And the rooks are tactical weaknesses for the knights, and they are hanging if we disconnect them. And it's this rooks hangs because one attack, one defense, and g7 is possibly tactical weakness. We can attack it, but it's main defensive piece. We need to think how to eliminate it. Of course, we even can sack two rooks to eliminate one defensive piece sometimes. G6 has always remember pawns love to move forward. They have dynamic potential, and they can move forward by just pushing forward and diagonally, and also do not forget it can also push forward diagonally. So this is what you always miss, and these two looks perfectly connected. This king is relatively safe. The counterplay, I assume, possible only this diagonals and open file, but it's not for sure there will be a chime for counterplay for black. What else? So we also need to notice all the ways to these critical squares. If you notice this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one are critical squares, possibly this and this and this, maybe because it's forkable square. We see the jumps, we see the double jumps of the knight. Always check the double jumps. It's important, like not only one move by knight, but double jumps, retreating moves, like allow your brain to be imaginative, like a child drawing something random on the picture, absolutely random, it's absolute nonsense. So you allow yourself to see all the family forks, all the double jumps, impossible jumps, and then you basically if you train like this, you will never miss anything. Yeah, but let's focus. This diagonal is obviously weak. This diagonal is also a possible way to reach h7, f7 for the queen. This square is weak, but is defended by the queen, but double attacked, so it's over weak square. And this diagonal also very important. We often miss the long diagonal because there is two pieces on this diagonal, and we simply can miss some tricks here. So notice all the ways. So this is possible ways, this is possible way, this is possible way, yes, to reach critical squares. And these are also possible ways, yeah, to reach. But keep your mind. So first you need to notice outcome. Let's say it's h7, yes, and then you notice the ways to h7. These are ways to h7, and these also way to h7. Yes, like you may miss, we can go from the 7th rank to h7. Okay, if you notice d8 is hanging piece, yes, you try to see all the possible ways to d8. Yes, f8, f4 is hanging piece, like try to see all the possible ways to f4. Yes, like also rook h3, rook f3, sometimes pin is winning. Try to be imaginative. Try to unlock your brain, because your brain works not perfect. Yes, that's why you are thinking only computer can do that, because you never trained your brain to see everything. Basically, it's just 64 squares. Even a kid can see 64 squares. You just don't allow your brain to see 64 squares. It is not difficult. A8 square is exist, a7 square is exist. It's hanging pawn, by the way, but your brain doesn't see it because it's too attached to h8, h7, f7 squares. So all squares exist on the chessboard, and you explain it to your brain again and again. In this case, your brain will finally give up and agree with you and just simply do everything. It's it's very tempting to check crooked shape and just some ways to play like this and quickly solve the puzzle. But in this case, you won't get anything from the position. So where does king wants to be? It stays on g8, and it's possibly, or ideally, of course, it wants to move to c7. But b8, yes, but it's not realistic. Here, it can stay on g7. We need to see e8 hiding opportunities. Yes, e7, like this. What can we miss in this position? Is h7, f7 critical squares. We choose it. g7 is possible. h8, f8, h8 is double attack, double defending is hanging critical square. Yeah. And oh, by the way, I will stop video now and I give you solve this puzzle, and then we check calculation thoughts process all together in the next video. Okay. And then what could we miss in the scanning here? Like horse double jumps. Let's clarify. Did we miss anything? Like this file we cannot miss. This file we can miss. This file we can miss in objectively. This diagonal and this diagonal difficult to miss. It's critical diagonals like h7, f7 squares. But we may miss the 8 hands. Here is the fork. We didn't miss it. Before positionally weak squares, we probably do not think about it, but it's not that important maybe. This pawn has potential, like this is we often can miss. This way to attack we can miss. Yes, we may don't see it. Like this diagonal we may miss. Yeah, from e8 to f7, obviously we can miss this diagonal to reach f7 square. This diagonal we can miss to reach f7 square. And why are small diagonals so important? You often can miss it, and also defensive tricks like bringing queen to e8 to defend f7 or g8 are possible. Yes, if king runs to f8, situation may change. There is h8 more weak square. Like remember when king moves somewhere, king is good defender. Right now, king defending all these squares. And remember when king moved to f8, h8, h7 squares are weaker. And also it's runs to the family fork even more. And also missing ideas. What can we miss here? This file we can miss. Yes, we can miss the file is open file and something where to like rook move to another side. So rooks can move anywhere. We always can miss attack on the fifth rank from the rook. We always see the open files, but we if we don't train hard, we never see open ranks. Like I noticed this lead, but I didn't notice rook simply can go to f5. Okay. Write in the comment what did I miss, and also write the solution, your thoughts process. I highly recommend you, if you want to become a professional chess player, take a note, take a pen, and write down your thoughts process, your pivot moments. Which questions did you ask? Are you asking yourself? Yes, when you think, yes, what is the critical moments? How do you mind pivot from one to another, and your thoughts process, and then you compare this thoughts process with mine, which is obviously also not perfect. Yes, but the way we improve, we analyze what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. Yes, what is working, what is not, and we simply see. If you write down your thoughts process, you will clearly see your thoughts process on the paper. If you just think and you think, oh, I know my thoughts, yes, this is nonsense. You don't know. Yes, it's you just you won't see your mistakes. How can you improve? No way. So okay, here's my pitch. Like I'm sharing all of that. It's free, and but there is many ways to improve much faster. And if you want to train with me, my rate per hour are currently $30 per hour till September and $50 per hour from September. And I also have a dream to create a community where we train together, because obviously there is many points which is impossible to share in the short period of time, and cover everything, like openings and games, middle games, and practical play and psychology and all of this stuff. I mean, even if I record video every day for the 10 years, I won't cover everything. But it can make things much easier if we train together, and we solve financial problems of chess players. Like, we will have affiliate program, as I said. We will share 30% of from invitation, which is forever. Like, you invite person until she's working with us, you will get fees, and the price is 97 per month, which is like it will become like 2 hours of my coaching, and you will get access for hours and hours and hours, and eventually like months and years, if we all together run this project. And not only mine, because if we have money for, we can invite the best people, yes, who are much better than me. I believe there are plenty of great talented people who are struggling to make money and to monetize their unbelievable skills and talents. So anyway, if you are interested, just write me message, reach me out on Facebook or the chess, or wherever you can reach me out. Let's talk, and we start from the small group, and we just keep going and invite more people. And yeah, but it will work only if people take actions. It will. I mean, if you don't take actions, nothing will happen. And all these things which I'm sharing to you now, just bullshit until we can manifest it in reality. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you could enjoy, and give me your thoughts process. Okay, and stop sharing the screen. Bye bye, Saksabai from Cambodia.